Welcome back to Indiana News Desk. Attorneys filed a lawsuit Wednesday against staff at the Jackson County Jail regarding the death of inmate Josh McLemore. McLemore, who died while in custody of the jail in 2021, was suffering from a severe mental health episode during the 20 days he was incarcerated. I'd like to warn you, some of the footage we're showing may be disturbing. Court records show in that time he lost 45 pounds, rarely ate or drank, slept a total of about 15 hours. He spent nearly every minute of his time in jail inside a windowless cell. The suit charges jail officials with deliberate indifference, gross negligence, and violation of his constitutional rights. An investigation by the jail and the Indiana State Police resulted in no charges being filed. I'm joined now by Dom Hayab. Thank you so much for being here and contributing to this story.
Of course.
So he was placed on medical observation during this time in jail, but the suit claims that was insufficient. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. So he's placed on medical observation, but the complaint states that this didn't amount to much during his time he was in his cell. For instance, he was supposed to be observed about every 15 minutes, but that only lasted for the first 7 days. And they're also supposed to take notes of what was going on during those 15 minutes and what he was doing. Just his general condition, but they were very vague. They only said whether he was standing, sitting, or, quote, active. And they didn't really cover anything about his medical or mental state of being at that time. You know, I spoke with civil rights attorney Dan Cannon, and he actually disputes the quality of care that McLemore received while in the jail.
If you were properly monitoring an incarcerated person, they don't lose 44 pounds. They don't lose a quarter of their body weight in 20 days.
So the complaint points the finger at the jail nurse?
Yeah, so the issue that the complaint takes with the nurse is actually he didn't properly contact people for medical assistance in regards to McLemore. So the jail nurse is actually a licensed practical nurse, which means that his what he's able to diagnose and treat is actually somewhat limited in connection to something what a registered nurse would be able to do. So in cases of severe medical situations, they're actually contracted with a private healthcare company that's supposed to come in and help. In a situation as severe as McLemore's, the attorneys really didn't think the nurse took the appropriate steps to contact those who needed to know about his condition. Cannon said that that's just inexcusable.
In the majority of the cases like this that I've seen, they are at least calling somebody at some point and not just leaving somebody to waste away and die naked in a cell.
And it's not the only civil case ongoing for the jail. Tanisha Chappelle also has a court case. Do you have any update on that?
Absolutely. So that case is set to go to trial June 26th of this year. And that case also seeks to hold the same officials liable for the same reasons, including deliberate indifference and gross negligence.
All right, Tom, thank you very much for your reporting. Appreciate it.
Of course. Thanks, Joe.